to the Screencast-o-matic just-in-time tutorial. This tutorial includes Screencast-o-matic.com overview, PC versus Mac, free accounts versus pro accounts. Also, you'll find out more about the recording features, audio features, a short demo, how to save your files, and how to upload to VoiceThread. All right, so this is Screencast-o-matic.com. Screencast-o-matic.com. There are two versions. There is a free version and a pro version. The free version is free. It does have some limitations. The pro version is $15 a year. I have found this to be a valuable expense. So if you are using a PC, we're going to talk about the application here. Generally, on a PC, you could come to start recording. And I'm going to click it. I'm using a Mac. Well, when I click on it, it tells me it wants to do some stuff with Java. So it has a hard time with Mac and Java. So if you are using a PC, you will likely not see this happen because it says it's just for a Mac. If you are on a Mac, you will want to download and install the, you'll click here, and then you'll click download, and you'll go through a normal downloading of an application. If you need help with this, though, on either platform, please reach out to me so that I can help you get started, okay? All right, so you can, if you're on a PC, you might just be able to click Start Recording and just record your stuff. If not, again, let's troubleshoot. Don't spend a lot of time if it's not working for you right away, okay? So I'm going to open up Screencast-o-matic. By the way, I am using Echo 360 as a personal capture license right now from Emory. I have to use this because it's a challenge to record a screencasting software application with itself. So I have to figure these things out. All right, so I am loading Screencast-o-matic. The one nice thing about Screencast-o-matic is that when you have the application on your computer, you also have a record of all your videos. So you can see that all of the just-in-time tutorials and the week announcements and things are what I have used Screencast-o-matic for, and so it saves it for me. The free version, which you could easily use just to get started, will not save anything for you unless you download it. So right now, this is saving it for me on my hard drive, and I could just go in and download it anytime I wanted. If you're using the free version, you have to download as soon as you're done recording. Okay, so I'll send out some tips about this text-wise as well. All right, so I'm going to click Record. All right, and now you see, and I'm going to minimize this so it's not too much. Now you see that if I click and drag this little frame right here, I can move it anywhere I want it to go, okay? All right, so let me find real quick here. I'm going to go to my Google Drive. I'm going to use, oh boy, all of a sudden they changed things on me. It's lovely. I am going to use, here we go, creating an engaging syllabus. It's a PowerPoint slides in Google, right? So, but if you're using PowerPoint, this will look very similar right now. So you can see that I can stretch this and make it smaller. And so I'm just going to stretch. So this frame is what is going to record in Screencast-o-matic. Okay, a couple other little things here. Let's look down at the bottom. So this is the record, start record. This right here is how you go ahead and select the microphone that you're going to be using. So if you're using your built-in microphone, it will default to that. If you are plugging in and using a microphone headset, then it should read, the software should read that you have another option and you'll want to select that. You also have here this microphone volume check. So it is checking to make sure that my volume is working pretty well. You can also do a test here if you wanted to. All right. There are other options. We'll pass on those. They're not necessary for this particular tutorial, but you might want to know about them in the future. All right. So right now, let's go ahead and do a demo. And you always want to check your audio. So I just cannot, and you always want to do a short test first. So before you actually get into it and just, make sure everything's going well. All right, so let's click record. It'll give you a countdown. All right, so this is a demo of using Screencast-o-matic to capture a lecture. And this lecture was all about creating an engaging syllabus using Web 2.0 tools. All right, so now if you can see over here, I'm going to use my just my mouse to go ahead and click through the different slides. So as I talk on each slide, when I'm done, I go ahead and I do this, and I click again, and it goes for me, okay? So this is me recording. So I can do this thing where, and then look, if you see here, there's a pause. And so I can pause. So if something came up where I needed to take a break, or there was some loud noise, dog barking, something, a child talking, then you could quickly pause and you wouldn't have to lose your work. All right. So you can see there's also a draw feature here, which is kind of nice. And so now I can pick a color, and I'll just pick white because that's simple. And let's just say I wanted to really pick something out in my screencast. Oh, that's lovely. And that's what I need to do there. All right. So the other thing with, so I am paused right now, by the way. So let's record again. All right, let's record. And so by the end of this workshop, this is what you'll be able to do. It's probably easier with a mouse. I'm on a trackpad. All right, so let's stop this recording again. Let's pause it. The one other thing that you'll want to know is that with the free account, you only have up to 15 minutes. So with the pro account, you have 8+ hours. I mean, it's a lot of time. And so it's really no issue if this is something that you plan to use for a while. All right, so let's grab our download. So finish recording and move to the next step. Okay, now I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to call it Screencast-o-matic demo. All right, so because I have the pro account, there are some editing options. You do not get these editing options with the free account, and there's some pretty cool stuff here that you can do. You can cut, you can make some transitions, you can edit the audio if you needed to, you can do an overlay, you can do some hiding of the mouse, all these things. Okay, so we're not going to do any of that today. You have with the free account, you'll have a few publishing options. With the pro account, you have more. Either way, this is the one that you want to use, and it is the video file. Okay, so that's the only option you want to choose, no matter which, if you're using the free account or not, and it is one of the options with the free account. So I click on video file. Everything here for right now is going to stay as default. You do not need to change any of the stuff. If you want to explore it, it's fine. We're just going to keep this simple. The idea is to get you acclimated with using a tool like this, and then click Save Video. And then it's just going to say, what do you want to do with this video? I'm going to save it as what I named it, and I'm going to put it into my EFOT Summer 2014 folder, and I'm going to click Save. And now you can see that it is rendering. It goes fairly quickly. I'm really, really impressed with this tool. And again, see, there it is, it's done. I mean, it was just 51 seconds, but even some of the longer ones that I do when I'm creating the just-in-time tutorials or our weekly announcements, it really doesn't take a long time. Okay,